Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be channeling messages focusing on what energies will you be walking away from or leaving behind, and what potential energies will you be walking towards in June 2023. Now, if you're interested in the exclusive bonus content messages that I'll be sharing with you later on, second part of this video, then take a look down below in the description box and click on that Patreon link. That's going to take you over to my Patreon, and there under tier number 2, Oracle of Revelation, you can gain access to the messages that I'll be channeling from these decks right here. They'll be focusing on what potential blessings are coming in your direction in regards to love, career, and what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your blessings. Now, I created tier number 2 to also include tier number 1, and you could get all that information there on my Patreon. For those of you that are visiting for the first time, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and if you're interested in learning more about me, my story, my credentials, or if you're interested in a one-to-one private reading, then take a look down below in the description box and click on my Paths of Healing website, and I will see you there as well. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and of course, your loyalty. Don't forget to continue to give those thumbs up, to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so that you are aware whenever I post a reading or whenever I go live. All right, so let's take a look here, Capricorn. What are you leaving behind? What energies are you leaving behind, walking away from in June 2023? Capricorn, let's take a look here. All right, so you have the 3 fates. What comes around? And I'm feeling here for you, Capricorn, that you're leaving behind any relationship, situations, circumstances, people that you may have had a karmic, toxic type of relationship, okay, or connection. This doesn't have to be in love, but it could be. It could also be in other areas, such as work or career, okay? It could be, related to family, friends, your social circle, your friends, things of that nature, co-workers, colleagues, things of that nature. But what I'm feeling here is that there's this sense of, it looks like it's just like gossip. Okay, and that's how it's coming across to me right now. So there may be either people talking behind your back. There may be some energies here of maybe connections that you have had, kind of like that, energy vampire connections, people that you may have been creating a distance with. But I'm feeling here like people that are like intrigued or want to know either more about you or know things about you, and they're just like talking behind your back. Okay, so that's how it's coming across here. What I'm also getting here are any karmic relationships, any connections, links that you may have had with people, situations, circumstances. It's like you're walking away from that energy. I feel this sense of closure, okay? Kind of like I'm no longer going to think about this person, or I'm no longer going to think about the situation, circumstance, or event. I'm not going to think about what people may say or what they're thinking, or it's like you're disconnecting from, kind of like, even some of you may even be disconnecting a little bit more from social media. Okay, so if you're like kind of like a lot on social media and posting pictures and all that, it's like you're starting to kind of like let that go a little bit, and walk away or create a little bit more distance between you and that type of energy where people are always looking. Right? Because if they're looking, they may always be saying something. So I feel here that there's this disconnect that you're creating here in the month of June. Now, whether that be through social media, whether that be in person, whether that be that you're no longer hanging out or speaking with or being around certain energies, people, situations, circumstance, or exit yourself from some events, then it's that type of energy that I'm feeling here for you. Okay, kind of like leaving that behind. And it's called the fate of the three fates. Okay, so it could be people from your past, people from your present, and maybe even some uh, connections here in love, in career, or in other facets here. So very interesting energy here that you're leaving behind. Let's take a look at what else are you leaving behind here in June 2023. And you have the Hermit. So what are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind the feeling of feeling isolated, or feeling, you know how it's coming across as like you're feeling alone even when there's a lot of people around. Okay, that's how it's coming across. It's like even if you are in a group of people, okay, or within a group of people, there's this feeling of either feeling uneasy with some of the energies within that circle, feeling uneasy, or feeling as if people are giving you the cold shoulder, okay? Or there's some sense of distancing here that doesn't feel quite right to you, okay? So it's either them or you creating that distance, kind of you saying to yourself, you know what, now it's time to kind of like, you know what, walk away in another direction, give energy to only, high vibrational people, situations, circumstances, or events, right? So that's how this is coming across with the Hermit, okay? And what you're leaving behind is the solitude as well for some of you, okay? Leaving behind this feeling of having to kind of be either alone or by yourself in order to cope with some of these energies that you may feel at times. So it's kind of like you may be thinking here in the month of June, like going out with people, getting to know more people, pushing that energy outward, meaning your confidence, your leadership, that type of energy forward. And then in a way, inadvertently, something just fell out of the deck, we'll see here, inadvertently that will push away any of these vibrations that you may encounter, okay? Now, take a look at this. What blessing is coming in your direction? Now, this says the one who aches, okay? It says sadness, solitude, silence, and withdrawal. Pretty much the same thing I just mentioned here 2 seconds ago. Same thing I channeled here. And I feel that this card is not the blessing, but rather it's what you're leaving behind, or how you're going to manage or negotiate or deal with this energy here that I am strongly feeling for you, okay? So some of you here, the blessing is that you're just going to walk away. You're no longer going to give energy where energy shouldn't be given, to people, situations, or circumstances that you feel are either not beneficial for you, are only creating creating the emotion or the feeling of feeling either more isolated, or feeling less than, or just the energies just do not vibe with you. Okay, so walking away from that and really listening. Wow, this is like, talk about validation, confirmation. It says the one who listens, and listening to your heart, listening to your higher awareness, listening to your yin energy. And what is that? Your intuition. It's like you will feel the blessing is like the blessing that's coming in June, right? It's that you're going to feel who is who in June 2023. Okay, it's like masks are going to be off, not because these people here or these situations are going to take off their mask. It's because you're going to start listening to your inner oracle, your gut level feeling, okay? And that's going to lead the way here for you to decipher who is genuine and who is fake. Who wants your best interest, Capricorn, and who really is in the back of your boat drilling in those holes, okay? So that is what is coming through for you. Last but not least, let's take a look at what other blessings here are coming in your direction. And by the way, the one who listens, it says here, understanding, witness, and compassion. So there's going to be the sense of more love, more compassion, more empathy coming in your direction as a blessing. And what do you have here? Hindrance. Exactly what I was saying. This reading is going to be a little long for you, Capricorn, okay? So pardon the length of this, but this is very important. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. And I don't feel that it's fate that's going to block this path. I feel here that these energies here are the ones that have been trying to block your path. Okay, and it's just that as it comes. What it's telling me here is that this situation, this what you're walking away from, are either people, energies, situations, circumstances, events that no longer serve a purpose. Okay, they no longer serve a purpose in your life. You may have been, kind of dealing with them, paying attention to it. But here in June, it's like you're going to start kind of turning a new leaf in regards to it, because you've seen, okay, how their energy in a way blocks your energy. And I'm telling you, this is feeling more like something that you can feel. Okay, like there are things that you can see, but it's going to be more of the blessing of you really tuning in to your yin energy and being able to decipher who is true and genuine and who is just putting a facade and one face in front of you and another face behind your back. Capricorn, I have so much more to share with you. Please look down below in the description box and meet me and join me on Patreon. For others of you, click here on the Lexa Tarot logo to be part of the Lexa Tarot family. Click down here and click up here for more messages, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.